Hello everyone, look what I've got. Chris has got wood. Hello, welcome back to Bognor Regis, Chris's Engage. First of all, apologies for not doing anything on the line for the last 2 months, but as you know, we've all been on furlough with the COVID-19, and I actually spent 4 months off. Loved every second of it. Sadly couldn't do much in the loft. A number of reasons. As soon as you opened the loft hatch, it was up in the high 40s. It was ridiculous. It was like an oven up there, so I couldn't get up there at all. I couldn't get any materials, any wood to do anything because they were all shut, and couldn't purchase my roof light. And even if I could get one, I couldn't get hold of anyone to fit it for us, so that all went out the window. So I was called back at very, very short notice, and would you believe it, once back at work, the temperature dropped a bit, but still too up there to do anything. And as you can see at the beginning of the video, I've got wood, so I've made a start today, thank goodness. I've got notes to read because it's been such a long while. I'd first of all like to thank Steve from Home. He mentioned me, gave me a big shout out a couple of weeks back, and unbelievably my subscribers have gone up over 150 just because of what Stephen did, and for that, Stephen, thank you very much, mate. I don't tend to look too much about subscribers, but I certainly was amazed when I looked at the number I've got now, because I'm just 2 away from 300. Now, bearing in mind I've got no track fitted, I've got no base pulled up, I've got no trains running, so I must be doing something right. But anyway, that's by the board now. I'm starting to get my mojo back again on it. Now, having got back to work, I now can only work up there on weekends, and it has been a bit too hot recently. But the last couple of weekends I have been up there finishing off the last bit of the floorboards and measuring out for wood to make my L-girder open top bench work. Now the temperature up there is about 21 degrees, which is workable, no problem. Sadly, roof lights gone out the window. Other bills have come up and the money's gone on them. But it's not a problem at the moment because it's cool enough to work up there, and with winter coming on, it'll just be woolly pulleys and the heater. Now, the L-girder open bench work that I've gone for, it's something I've been looking at for a long time. One of the people I follow is Hugh of Perth South. His layout is fantastic, and I will mention it again when I'm working on the L-girders. But he covers the period of 1960, and his is in 00 gauge. But from his advice and watching his videos, that is where I've got my idea from. I'm not saying it's the right way or the wrong way. I've just decided it's the way I will go, and you know, hopefully you'll get to see how I do it, and you might like it, you might not. It's just my preferred choice. So without further, I'll go into the next clip where I'm up there working on the L-girder system. This will be a short one, and I'm going to do it in a lot of short videos in future, I think. So, see you in a minute. Cheers. Right, welcome to my loft. I'm not a carpenter by any means, but I can do this. Anyone can. It's so simple and easy. Now, these are the L-girders I'm on about. They're both 8 foot long to go along the back section there where the soffit board is. They are, in case you're interested, 45 wide by 20 depth, and this one here is 65 wide by again 20 in depth, and you simply cut them to length, put them on top of each other. That naturally goes across the down part, and then I put the screws in. Now the screws are R2 and they are 4 by 40 mil. Now 40 millimeter I should say. I've put them 200 millimeters apart all the way along with glue and I've used a Erbauer brushless impact driver. It is a screwdriver, but this makes it so much easier and so much quicker, to the degree whereby I've put these together without using any clamps. Now, I got this technique from Hugh of Perth South Model Railways. He's got an absolute cracking layout. I watched the series, all of them, 3 times now. I just love it. He's got no scenic on there, 2 levels, and he has used the L-girder open plan system, which is what I'm doing. Now, if you watch number 5, testing of completed low level with train controller, you'll see how he's done it. And all I've done is I've copied it, and he's given me some measurements to put them apart, etc. It's as simple as that. And all you simply do is you put these wherever you want to, your legs come down naturally, and then you put cross braces across here, and you can put them as close and as far apart as you want, and then your board, which I've got is 9mm plywood, will go on top, and that's your base. Simple as that. Very lightweight, very, very sturdy, and because of that L-girder construction, it's not going to bend up and down because of that bottom part here. That's going to stop it, and it's not going to bend the other way because of the top section, and it's as light as anything. Now, when you put your cross braces, the reason being called open plan naturally is if you want to go up to a next level and leave it all open, then you screw bits of wood onto your cross brace, and then you bring it up to the next level, which is exactly what I'm going to do. So that's it. I'm now going to put it into place over there, cut the legs after I've made a few measurements, and then I'll get back to you. Right, here we are at the end of the layout, and I've just propped it up against the cross beam. Now, I don't want the layout resting on them beams, so if you look at my L-girder, you've got the top bit here, just here, which will go like this, like that, and it's just slightly higher than the cross beam. And one thing I didn't point out, those drills, I used a number 4 wood drill to drill into there, just the top part. So the legs are 50 by 50. You cut them to the length you require, and all I'm simply going to do is put 2 screws in there, and that should be enough, I hope. If it isn't, I'll put some more supports in. You can buy leg risers that you screw to the bottom, and you can do it that way, so there's not a problem. But that's initially how I'm going to do it, and if I have to add more, then I will. But as you appreciate, that will go across here. Sorry, where am I? Yeah, that one there will go across here, and the other one will go across the back there, and then these cross beams will go across like that. So that's where I'm at. Now, I would do a little bit more, but the problem being is the screws that I need to go in here are bigger than the ones I've got for the top, and I haven't got any, so I'm going to have to buy some more, and I will continue the project then. So hope you've enjoyed this little bit. At least you know I'm still around, and wait for the next episode. Thanks a lot. All the best. Cheers.